Hey everybody, it's Teddy down in the lab. How you doing? I just wanted to give a shout out to all my homies in the lab because we're really kind of ignored because we work in the basement and because people don't understand. They think we're a little standoffish, a little bit on the artistic side. What's that? Autistic side? But the truth is, you get to know us, we're real soft and cuddly. You know what I'm saying? Unless you accuse us of hemolyzing your specimen, in which case things get real. Well, what do you think, Suze? You think we take your blood and we want to F with you? And like we just spin it into hemolyzer 9,000 or to 10,000 RPMs just to crush it into little globules that are unusable? Then so we can have the joy of calling you up and going, oh, I'm sorry, you're going to have to draw this really difficult stick again. Yeah, that's exactly what we do, Susie. Yeah. No, have you ever thought it's because you're trying to suck a McFlurry through a coffee stirring straw when you draw your blood? And you're breaking that McFlurry into little McFlurry bits that aren't edible anymore? Okay, think about that, okay? Next time you try to supersize my ass over the phone. And then I gotta call Susie QRN up and say, you know what, you didn't label any of these tubes. And she's like, oh, no problem. I just come down and label them now. And I'm like, no. That's not how this game works, darling. Because if you do that, that means I'm letting you put Baby Jane's name on a tube with John Doe's HIV-infected blood, which means Baby Jane is now on 3-drug antiretroviral therapy. Baby Jane's dad is now in the doghouse because Baby Jane's mom thinks he's been cheating with a hoe. You don't just come and label it after the fact. You label it properly before you come down. That's why we do these things, okay? And we don't make the rules. We just make the rules. It's not just nurses, man. It's these doctors too, man. They got attitude. And every July, that attitude gets refreshed when the new residents come in. And, they do a spinal tap, and they send down the tube with like 1 cc of clotted blood. And they're like, run a cell count on that and do all the CSF studies. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Bobby Joe. That's not how this game works. I can't run it. It's a clot. But I need a cell count. What do you need a cell count for? To see if there's blood in it. Girl, there's blood in the tube, okay? It's clotted, okay? Have you ever looked up your childhood blood lead levels? Because I suspect they were a little bit off the nomogram if you catch what the bear is throwing. And then these residents are ordering a daily CBC with a manual diff on a normal CBC every day. I'm like, what do you expect? Like Teddy's gonna find suddenly some kind of ghost cells that are haunting the blood, that are just going to appear, that only Teddy can see, that the automated cell counter that does this stuff for a living can't pick up? Like, come on, man. This ain't Etsy. Handmade isn't always better. And then they give us Lab Week every year, but like, they'll overlap it with like Patient Experience Week or Hospital Administrator Day. And guess where all the cake goes? Not to us, not to Teddy in the lab. Maybe the administration brings us down a Marie Callender's pie to split among all of us. And then they try to have idle chat with us. They're like, so did you have to go to school for this? And I'm like, no, ma'am. I just played Operation and watched Neil deGrasse Tyson's Cosmos series. And that's on. Yeah, I went to school for this. Okay? I even got a bachelor's degree like some of y'all. Ooh, I went there. So in the end, man, we got to understand each other. We got to walk a mile in each other's paws. We got to see that we're all taking care of patients. It's not just your patient, Susie RN or Billy MD or Janie DO. It's our patient, man. It's my patient too. I care about these outcomes, man. And if things go wrong, well, then it is your patient, and I had nothing to do with it, because I'm just in the lab, bro. Rude. Spinning them samples in a circle. Ooh, ooh.